It's certainly a subject many of us want to avoid.
Right.
How to pay for long-term care like nursing homes when our loved ones grow old and sick.
Action News Investigates has learned one popular program known for actually reducing that cost is itself now becoming unaffordable for so many people. Investigative reporter Paul Van Osdal is here with this story, and really such a heartbreaking decision for anybody to make.
It certainly is. You know, the cost of long-term care is steep. More than $30,000 per year for assisted living, more than $70,000 for nursing homes. That made long-term care insurance an attractive option, but now the cost of that insurance is soaring, making it unaffordable for some of those who need it most.
You been okay?
Robin Tate has watched her husband Bob decline for a decade.
I'm so sorry.
He suffers from primary progressive aphasia, a form of dementia similar to Alzheimer's.
Please help me.
Honey, they'll help you here. That's why you're here, so you can get help.
Last month, Robin moved Bob to the Kane Glen Hazel Nursing Home in Hazelwood. He just turned 60. Not something you were expecting at that age.
Never in my life would you expect something like this. But to watch someone progress from being, you know, the fully functioning, vibrant person that they were to slowly decline is very devastating and heartbreaking.
She could no longer care for Bob at home, but she still has not figured out how she will pay for his care at the nursing home.
Anywhere from $7,500 to $10,000 a month.
A month?
A month.
How are you going to pay for that?
That's a good question.
She looked into long-term care insurance but could not afford it. The director of the Kane Nursing Home says that's not unusual.
The cost of long-term care insurance is just probably out of reach for a lot of families.
The average cost ranges from $1,000 to $4,000 per year depending on your age. Robin says she would have had to pay much more, and the cost is going up. Joe and Lois Caputo of Bethel Park bought long-term care policies 16 years ago because they did not want the burden to fall on their 3 sons or each other. 2 years ago, their premium went up 20%, and this year it shot up 25%. The total payment for both of them is now $2,592 per year.
Considering the fact that there is no increase with Social Security other than 1 or 2% per year, and you never get an increase in your retirement fund, it's quite a burden.
They do not want to give up a policy they've paid for all these years, especially as they enter their 80s, but they're not sure they can afford to keep it.
It's kind of darned if you do and darned if you don't. You're just kind of hanging there in the balance.
The Caputo's insurance is with CNA. In a statement, a company spokesman says premium adjustments are being made on long-term care policies across the insurance industry to ensure the survival of this important mechanism for funding the costs of long-term care. Experts say companies have been forced to raise prices because they are losing millions on long-term policies. Richard Sabo is a financial planner in Gibsonia.
As people started getting older and they started needing this medical care a lot more than their actuaries projected, they're paying out a lot more than they were bringing in, and it wasn't as profitable, so they've had to raise costs.
In fact, some companies are seeking much larger rate increases than the state is allowing. CNA requested a 60% increase in Pennsylvania last year, but the state insurance department agreed to just 25%. The state approved premium hikes ranging from 10% to 40% for other companies. There is some hope for consumers, alternatives to long-term care insurance. One is a life insurance policy you can draw on to pay nursing care costs. Other options include annuities or reverse mortgages.
I think you'll see a lot more alternatives coming out in the marketplace because of the amount of boomers that are retiring every day, and this is a big concern for them.
Are you okay?
Robin Tate's only concern is getting good care for her husband regardless of the cost. She hopes others can learn from her experience.
You should think about your rainy day. You should think about how much do I have if there is a catastrophe, because this is a catastrophe.
I talked to State Representative Tony DeLuca, who is co-chair of the Insurance Committee. He is looking into a possible cap on rate increases for long-term care insurance, but he said that may be hard to justify with the industry losing so much money on these plans. So there's no easy solutions here.
Yeah, and they're obviously a difficult situation for that couple.
Oh,
but
yeah.
what about Medicaid and Medicare? Can they help?
Well, Medicare does not generally cover long-term care in nursing homes. Medicaid does, but only if you meet certain income guidelines. Now, if you want to learn more about how to pay for long-term care, we do have some information at WTAE.com.